Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Katie, and if you're new here, I do lifetime and new mom videos. So if that's something you're interested in, please subscribe down below and or like and comment on this video. It really helps out my channel. So you may have already guessed from the title of this video, I am preparing my body for a VBAC. And these are a couple of the things that I've been doing or I'm going to implement in my lifestyle so that I can have a successful VBAC in the future. Just right off the bat, let's get into what exactly a VBAC is. A VBAC is a vaginal birth after cesarean or C-section. When you hear someone say VBAC, most of the times it means that they were successful. So there's actually a term prior to VBAC, trial of labor after cesarean. So in short terms, they call it TOLAC, and a TOLAC ends in a VBAC. 60 to 80% of TOLACs are successful in becoming a VBAC. Are you ready? Yeah, just woke up from a nap. Hopping into the first thing that I am doing physically to help my body throughout this process before actually getting pregnant is to eat healthy, exercise, lose weight, specifically lose body mass. So that's just the body fat that I have in my body. It is much higher than I would like and from what is safe to actually have a VBAC. The next thing that I'm also working on mentally is just working on accepting the fact that I had a cesarean to begin with. It was an emergency C-section and it's not what I had intended at all. It actually was one of my biggest fears. I definitely did not want to have it, but it was the only thing I could do to have a safe and healthy baby. The next thing is time. So time is really important when it comes into having a VBAC or TOLAC, whatever you want to call it at this point, because your body needs to heal from having a C-section to begin with. A C-section is a very invasive surgery. I mean, they cut open an organ to take a child out of you. Carter, please don't. So I'm waiting at least 18 months before I get pregnant again, which I don't think it's you have to wait 18 months to get pregnant. I think it's you have to wait 18 months to give birth after having a C-section, but I'm not gonna risk it. So I'm going to wait it out at least 18 months before we even have another baby. This next part kind of ties into it. It is massaging the area with like body oils, lotion, anything that's really soothing for the skin. So massaging the C-section area with those products, doing this allows for the body to heal a little bit better. So instead of tissue building up behind the scar, if you're massaging it, the tissue buildup from healing will actually build up in better layers, I should say. Then one of the very last things that I do want to implement right before getting pregnant and during pregnancy, I will be drinking more raspberry leaf tea. My pelvic area is already like super strong, but this can help your body with contractions and going into natural labor, which is super important for having a VBAC. You really do not want to be induced. Being induced when wanting to have a VBAC lowers your chances of a successful one dramatically. The last thing that I'm going to implement, which will be further down the road, is I want to have a sturdy birth plan. I want to know what exactly my options are in regards to an epidural, if I need one, just in case I do have to C-section so they can quickly get the baby out, or what it would look like if I didn't have an epidural and we did have to have a C-section. There are a lot of things that come into play when your body is doing something that is potentially dangerous. It is safer to have a baby natural compared to a C-section. However, in this case, it is more dangerous to attempt a VBAC, so TOLAC. Okay, so that might have been a lot of information in a little bit of time. To give you a recap, the first thing that I'm going to do is lose body fat. Losing body fat will make my body stronger altogether so that I can have another baby naturally. The next thing is just state of mind, getting in a good place with my C-section that I had with Carter, waiting 18 months, massaging the area, raspberry leaf tea, and implementing a birth plan. As of right now, those are the things, the simple things that I want to focus on so that my life can be happy and healthy in the future with a growing family. But that is it for this video, guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.